palace cleaner. Maria Santos wasn't suspicious of anything that morning while cleaning Kate Middleton's room, but when she heard Kate's phone ring, she didn't know what to do. She should have left, but her feet wouldn't move. As Kate began talking on the phone, Maria's life would change forever. Because what Kate said in that phone conversation was one of the royal family's biggest secrets. Hello, dear Princess Kate Stories family. Before we dive into this moving story, how dangerous do you think accidentally overheard secrets can be? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss these special stories. Maria Santos was a 52-year-old woman who had worked as a cleaning staff member at Buckingham Palace since 2004. Coming from the Philippines, Maria was hardworking, quiet, and reliable. As a mother of 2 children, Maria worked hard for her family and served the royal family with loyalty. In her 20 years of working life, she had never acted against the rules. She was careful not to listen to private conversations, did her work quietly, and went home. She knew the royal protocols perfectly and never crossed her boundaries. Maria's favorite duty area was Kate Middleton's private quarters. Kate always treated her kindly, saying, "Thank you, Maria," and making her feel valued. That's why Maria took extra care when cleaning Kate's rooms. That November morning, she had entered Kate's room at 9 a.m. as usual. Kate and William were out, so Maria could work comfortably. That morning, Maria was following her usual routine in Kate's bedroom. First, she would arrange the bed, then dust the dresser tops, and finally clean the bathroom. This routine had been the same for 20 years, and Maria did it perfectly. Kate's room was always very organized. Maria attributed this to Kate's meticulous personality. On the desk were photos taken with William, children's drawings, and several photos of Diana. Maria would notice these details and think about how family-oriented Kate was. That day, while arranging the bed, she saw Kate's beloved lavender-scented perfume sitting on the desk. Next to it was an open book, a parenting book. Maria smiled. Kate was always trying to improve herself. Just then she heard footsteps in the corridor. Maria was surprised because Kate and William were supposed to be out according to their morning schedule. Maybe another staff member was coming, she thought. But the footsteps were approaching Kate's room. Maria immediately began gathering her cleaning supplies. Kate had returned early. Maria's heart began racing. She didn't want to startle Kate. As Maria was quickly preparing to leave, she heard Kate's voice. She was talking on the phone, and her voice sounded unusually tense. Maria hesitated. Should she wait so as not to disturb Kate? Kate continued talking on the phone as she entered the room. "Okay, I'm in my room now. We can talk." Maria found herself in a very difficult situation at that moment. If she left now, she would disturb Kate and wouldn't have acted professionally. But if she stayed, she would witness a private conversation. Maria decided to wait quietly behind the large wardrobe in the corner of the bedroom. She would leave when Kate finished her conversation. Kate's voice was much more tense than normal when she spoke on the phone. "No, William doesn't know, and it needs to stay that way for now," she said to the person on the other end. Maria's heart began racing. This sentence was very meaningful and was clearly a very personal conversation. Maria now wished she had never been here. Kate continued talking. "The doctor explained the test results. The situation is more serious than I expected." Maria's breath caught. Was Kate sick? And why didn't William know? "No, I haven't told the children yet either," Kate said, trembling. "I don't know how to tell them. George, Charlotte, and Louis, I don't know how to prepare them." When Maria heard these words, her eyes filled with tears. The pain in Kate's voice was very real. Kate continued, "Chemotherapy will start in 2 weeks. The doctor is hopeful, but I'm very scared." Maria now understood. Kate had cancer and was hiding it even from her family. "William is already very stressed," Kate said, crying. "The pressure of becoming king, Charles's situation. If he learns about my illness too, he won't be able to handle it." Maria understood how selfless Kate was. She was thinking about William's mental state more than her own health. "I'm trying to be strong, but sometimes it's very difficult," Kate continued. "I can't sleep at night. I constantly think about the worst scenarios." There was so much pain in Kate's voice that Maria started crying. This strong woman was actually very fragile. "How will I explain to my children? Your mother is sick, and maybe—" "No, I can't say that." While talking on the phone, Kate also expressed her maternal anxieties. "Yesterday Louis asked me, 'Mom, why are you sad?' He's so small, but he sensed it." Maria's heart tightened. The children didn't know their mother was sick, but they sensed something was wrong. "Charlotte is very smart. She understands that something is different. George, too. He's grown up now. Should I tell him? I don't know." Hearing Kate's fears about being a mother deeply affected Maria. Every mother wants to protect her children, but Kate's situation was much more complicated. "If something happens to me, I want to be with the children. But how will I appear strong during treatment?" "The hardest part is hiding it from the public," Kate said. "I have to constantly smile, appear strong, but everything inside me is collapsing." Maria understood how heavy Kate's royal duties were. Even if she was sick, she had to appear perfect in front of the public. "Last week there was a hospital visit. After seeing the sick children, I went to the bathroom and cried. I felt so weak compared to their strength." Kate's empathy ability showed itself even in her illness. Feeling others' pain seemed to make it even harder for her. "What if the media senses something? They're constantly following, my hair starting to fall out." "How will I tell William?" Kate asked desperately. "He lost his mother. Now he'll experience the fear of losing me, too." This sentence deeply affected Maria. Kate was hiding her illness, thinking about William's past trauma. "I know what William went through after losing Diana. I don't want to make him experience the same fear again." Kate's selflessness made Maria cry. She was thinking about her husband's mental state more than her own health. "But the doctor says stress is harming the treatment. Hiding it from William is exhausting me more. I don't know how I would get through this process without you," Kate said to the person on the phone. "You're my only confidant." Maria wondered, who was Kate talking to? There was someone she trusted on the phone, but who was this person? "We're going to the hospital tomorrow, right? William will be in a meeting. He won't notice." Kate was getting her treatment secretly. Maria thought about how difficult this must be. "You're right about the wig. If my hair falls out, no one should notice." This detail made Maria very sad. Kate was also worried about her appearance. "The doctor says my chances of recovery are high, but I'm still scared," Kate said. Maria silently prayed for Kate. This woman was going through so much. "I want to see my children grow up. George's ascension to the throne, Charlotte's wedding, Louis's dreams." Kate's future dreams filled Maria's eyes with tears. "If I recover, I'll use this experience to help other mothers." Kate was thinking of others even in her illness. When the phone conversation ended, Kate left the room. Maria didn't move for a long time. She was trying to process what she had just heard. Kate had cancer and was hiding it from her family. This information left Maria under a very heavy burden. What should Maria do? She couldn't share this information with anyone, but she also wanted to help Kate. That day Maria finished her cleaning work, but her mind was always on Kate. On her way home, she thought about Kate's pain and wondered how she could help her. In the following days, Maria began observing Kate more carefully. She noticed Kate's fatigue, weight loss, and sometimes being absent-minded. When Kate saw Maria, she smiled as always, but Maria could now see the pain behind that smile. One day Kate said to Maria, "How are you, Maria? You look tired too." Kate continued to think about others despite her own illness. Maria replied, "I'm fine, Your Highness, thank you." But inside she wanted to ask Kate, "How are you?" Maria knew she couldn't help Kate directly, but she decided to support her with small gestures. She began taking special care when cleaning Kate's room. She prepared her bed more comfortably and arranged the room to create a warmer atmosphere. Sometimes Maria had seen vitamins on Kate's desk. Kate was trying to take care of her health. Maria also learned Kate's favorite flowers and began putting small bouquets in the room. Kate noticed this and said, "Maria, these flowers are so beautiful, thank you." Maria occasionally observed Kate's interactions with the children. Kate was trying to spend more time with her children and hugging them more tightly. One day George said to Kate, "Mom, you're different. You hug more." Kate smiled and said, "I love you more." This moment deeply affected Maria. Kate was better understanding the value of time with her children because of her illness. Charlotte had also sensed her mother's change and asked, "Mom, are you sad?" Kate had said, "No, sweetheart, I just love you very much." A few weeks later, Maria observed that William was also beginning to notice Kate's change. One day William asked Kate, "You've been looking very tired lately, are you okay?" Kate replied, "I'm just going through a busy period." But Maria could see that Kate was struggling. William insisted, "Maybe you should see a doctor." Kate said, "No need, I just need rest." Maria understood how much this lie was straining Kate. Carrying this secret was very difficult for Maria. She saw Kate every day, witnessed her struggle, but couldn't do anything. When Maria talked with her own family, she talked about Kate. Princess Kate is a very special woman, very strong but also very sensitive. Her daughter had said to Maria, "Mom, you really love Princess Kate." Maria had said, "She's not just a princess, she's a wonderful human being." Maria began praying for Kate. Every night before going to bed, she prayed for Kate's recovery. Months passed and Maria couldn't learn more about Kate's condition. She didn't know how Kate's treatment process was going or whether she had told William. But Maria observed some changes in Kate. Kate appeared stronger, her smiles had become more natural. Maybe the treatment had worked, or maybe Kate had told her family the truth. Maria would never know, but seeing Kate look happier was enough for her. After this experience, Maria respected Kate even more. This woman had fought for her family despite her illness and tried to stay strong. Every day when she saw Kate, Maria remembered how brave she was. The pain and fear she heard in Kate's phone conversation had shown how human she was. Maria never shared that day's experience with anyone. This was Kate's secret, and Maria would keep it forever. But Maria's perspective on Kate had changed forever. Now she saw Kate not just as a princess, but as a fighting mother, a loyal wife, and a brave woman. This secret knowledge had changed Maria's life. It had taught her empathy, selflessness, and the true meaning of being strong. What does this story mean to you? What do you think about Maria's silence? We're waiting for your comments. If you want to hear more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. See you in the next video.